Happy Tuesday, everybody. April 7th, spring break. Let's try to have some fun. Now, many of you have heard me in the classroom say, let's get messy with math. This is a messy day. We've got our buckets, we've got water, right? We've got measuring cups, we've got our containers from the recycle bin. Here's your challenge. Spring break. I want you to go and seek 5 items from the recycle bin, okay? When you look at the stuff out of the recycle bin, it's got to be a container that held something. And I want you to study what it says at the bottom, okay, like this. Olive oil, 2 quart, 3.6 fluid ounces, parentheses, 2 liters. Okay, next week, volume. We're worried about volumes of containers, okay? So I drew a bunch of items here, and I want you to realize this is going to be confusing. Math class, volume, length times width times height. You get some answer, right? And in math class, everything's in inches and centimeters, right? So inch times inch times inch, we're going to get inches cubed, inches to the 3rd power. Centimeters, right? Centimeters times centimeters times centimeters, centimeter cubed. That's what we do. But school's closed, real world math, not as easy, okay? So here's some examples. Olive oil container, boom. Easy, right? Length times width times height. Grab the ruler, you measure, you measure, you measure, we get an answer. But then why do they sell you a product that says 2 quarts? It's not in inches cubed, it's not in centimeters cubed. And then it says 2 liters. How come our answer doesn't look like what this says the volume is? Okay, soup can. Soup can, 23.2 ounces, 660 grams. They're both liquid. This doesn't say grams and this one does. Okay, olive oil, fluid ounces, fluid ounces. This one says milliliters. 3 different liquids, 3 completely different words. Okay, peaches. Well, peach container, ounces, grams. Applesauce, right? Applesauce is kind of a liquid. Ounces, pounds, kilograms. What the heck? Then the one that really caught me off guard, tuna fish. Well, it's tuna fish, right? No big deal. Ounces, dry ounces. Why would they have dry ounces versus regular ounces? Okay, now let's go to boxes, okay? Got a container left from Valentine's Day, right? Heart container, 7 ounces, 200 grams. That kind of makes sense, okay? Ice cream bars. Ice cream bars, that's kind of easy, right? No big deal. What? Fluid ounces? But they're solid. Milliliters. Fluid ounces and milliliters for, I don't get it. Soap makes sense. Ounces, grams, butter, pounds, grams. Your challenge, find 5 containers. I'm hoping you find 5 different containers with different examples, because next week when we're doing volume, I want to study how do we change from what we know, the classroom, to what it says actually, okay? Why do some say ounces, right? Ounce, but some say fluid ounce. But others don't say fluid ounces, and they all seem like liquids. Then when we get to a solid, it says fluid ounce. Are there ways to convert from centimeters cubed, inches cubed, to quart, pint, gram, liter, milliliter, ounce, fluid ounces? That's what we're going to be doing next week, okay? Now, one of the things you can do to make this a fun activity is to put them all in the same unit of measurement, right? Fluid ounces, piece of cake, liquid. And we actually can Google how much water weighs per cubic centimeter, per cubic inch. We can actually Google that to make some of the math a little bit easier next week. So if you want to do it that way, you're going to have to find out this heart. What is the volume of this heart? So get yourself a measuring cup. Okay, hopefully you have one around the house. Otherwise, there's some neat apps out there that can help you make a measuring cup. Okay, all right. So we've got a milliliter side, we've got a cup side. Okay, milliliters are so much easier because do you guys know how many ounces are in a cup? More conversions. Let's do it the hard way. Okay, so grab your water. Okay, and you're going to have to go right up to the lid. Okay, so let's go to exactly 1 cup. All right, pour it in. Do another cup. Pour it in. Now, if you're using cardboard like this, you better make it snappy. Otherwise, you're going to have a real mess on your hands, right? Get messy with math. Okay. Oop, didn't do that right. Okay. And then make a decision how far up the lip you're going to go. Okay. How far up the lid are you going to go? That was 4. 5, and it's spilling. 5 cups. All right. So then we're going to dump it out. Okay. And track it. Okay. So we've got 5 cups. Okay, there's the volume in what? Liquid. 5 cups of water. All right, that'd be like our milliliters. Okay, fluid ounces, right? And if you don't know, we'll look for the conversion next week, but 8 fluid ounces is a cup. Let's write that on here. Note. Make a note to self. 1 cup is equal to 8 fluid ounces. Okay, so remember next week we want to know difference between ounce and a fluid ounce. Okay, let's do another one since we're having so much fun here. What we wanted to do, what did we want to do? Let's see, why did peaches not say fluid ounces? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so let's put the peaches here. I think this cardboard will hold it for another minute or two. I like that 1 cup, that seemed to work pretty good. 1, spillage, not very accurate. 2, so don't make a mess in the house, right? Make sure you're doing this like over the bathtub or something, or the big kitchen sink. Okay, now when they actually do this, do they always go up to the lid? I don't know. So we might have some inaccuracies, right? So that was just literally 2 cups, okay? So the peach jar, 2 cups, all right? Peach jar, 2 cups, peaches, 2 cups. And we know that a cup is a fluid ounce, so we could actually say 16 fluid ounces, right? Okay. Also, after these days are over, we're going to be studying circles. Remember the governor just said we're probably going to miss school for an extra week. We're going to go into circles. Save some of these lids, okay? We can make our circles with these lids, so save some of them. The one that really bothered me was the tuna fish can, okay? So let's do the tuna fish can and then we'll call this quits. Okay, now this one may not hold as much. Let's see, 1 cup. That didn't work, did it? Okay, so let's dump that out and start over. Told you, messy with math. Okay, so let's go 1/2 cup. Let's do 1/2 cup. All right. Okay, so a tuna fish can is a 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup, 4 ounces. Yep, 4 ounces. Oh, that's interesting. 4 ounces dry, but I got 4 ounces wet. I don't understand that, right? So those are the things we're going to study next week. Your challenge for the week, find 5 containers, make a list of how they label it, so that when next week, after we do length times width times height, we get the in-classroom volume, then we can try to relate to the packaging and what it means. All right? Cool. So, this was Tuesday. I wanted to inspire you. I thought today would be a great day for games. It's spring break. So if you go to the link page, we've got Ken games, you've got word puzzle games, you've got word search games, and I'm sending you the links this week. The links are kind of cool because if you actually go to these websites, they have timers, challenges, so you can challenge yourself. If you have a computer, that'd be great. If you don't have a computer and you're just using your phone, you see the little JPEG links at the bottom. All right? I'll see you. Let me clean this up, and we'll do a Ken puzzle, but a hard one this week. All right? So, Tuesday, see you in about 30 seconds. Welcome back. We had to slide the water stuff out of the way. Remember, it's Tuesday, it's spring break, supposed to be having some fun. Check the web page and the class calendar for all the different links to all these different games, word searches, puzzles, okay? Because online they're kind of fun. If you don't have those things and you're doing it on a phone, that's cool too. The links will still work. Or, here's a Ken puzzle. A 5x5, okay? 5x5 Ken puzzle. Now this one is a lot higher level than last week's because we have add, subtract, multiply, and division. Okay? So a 5x5 Ken puzzle. This is what I leave you with today. I always look for the singles first. Okay? This 3 is all by itself. Can't be anything but a 3. So I'm going to put a 3 there. Now remember, the key to a Ken puzzle is kind of a cross between PEMDAS and Sudoku. 5x5. Every row has to have the numbers 1 through 5, only used once, and every column has to have all the numbers 1 through 5, only used once. But when you're done, each dark area has to honor what it says. So 4 minus. If we use a subtraction, how do we get 4? If we use a subtraction, how do we get a 4? Well, doesn't it have to be 5 and 1? Or 1 and 5? So there's a good one, right? 1, 5, or 5, 1. Okay? Write little notes to yourself. Cool? All right? How do we get 2? Well, there's lots of chances to get a 2, right? So you got 5 and 3, 3 and 5, 4 and 2, 2 and 4, 3. Ooh, that's a tough one. Divide to get a 2. That's either 4, 2, 2, 4, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, a little bit easier. You can kind of see the 1s and the 3s. All right? There's your challenge for the day. I'm going to stop there. Okay, a little bit of a tease for you. I will solve this, but it's going to be in a different video, and we'll post it tomorrow. So I'm going to pause, draw this out, challenge yourself. Okay, there is a link to the JPEG version, so if you want to see it to give you a little bit more time to copy it, that's fine, or you can pause this video. All we know is the 3 goes here. Push yourself. First person to send it in, maybe we'll have a virtual prize for you, right? Okay? All right. Happy Tuesday. It's spring break. Looks like it's going to be a sunny day. The temperature's starting to warm up. Be safe. Be healthy. This is Monty. We'll see you tomorrow, okay, for some volume.